Thank you very much, Commissioner. I was not quite sure I wanted to speak today, but let me first of all say I'm very happy that our brother from Malawi is here to share this moment with us, and to thank the spouses for outnumbering the men. Because I'm sure the message will reach home, and the joy will be shared on a bigger front. And really to welcome everyone to this day. It's the night before the event. So I don't want to say a lot just in case things are changed overnight. But we're very happy that as Kenya, the reforms we've been undertaking have been recognized at the international front. And let me start from the premise that when we started on these reforms, it was not part of a competition. You know, we started on these reforms because we believed that we needed to make the environment for doing business in Kenya conducive, not just for international investors, but for Kenyans themselves. So, you know, the winning in terms of best reformers, for us is just an added bonus. We did it in the first instance because we wanted to make Kenya the destination of choice for any investor coming from anywhere else. You know, in terms of, we got the best in game parks, we got the best in terms of the manpower development, and we're supplying basically the wider parts of Africa with our manpower. You know, if we're having all that with us, why not create the environment for people to actually come and also invest? So we're very happy that at least that decision has borne fruit. It's something we've been doing since the year 2003, when the Kibaki administration took over the leadership in Kenya. And you may recall that at that point the economy was at the lowest. When an economy, GDP is growing at less than 1%, in fact at 0.5%, it tells you a lot in terms of, you know, how bad it can be. And it had actually gone down in the 90s. But since that point, it started growing at 2.9%, went to 4.3%, 5.7%, 6.1%, and right now, we know we're targeting 7%. So things are on the up, and for the first time ever, we've had 4 years of continued growth. Now that continued growth has been coming because of the policies, the reforms that have been taking place, the macroeconomic stability that has been created. You know, Kenyans working hard and realizing there's no more, you know, manna from heaven, no more overnight millionaires to be created. So you have to work hard to actually get the money. And with everyone working hard, it contributes to the wider pot. The farmers, you know, working hard for the first time, we've had the grain production almost doubling in terms of total output. Again, a combination of people working hard and investing in quality seeds in terms of productivity going up, and as a nation, be able to feed ourselves. Even with the worst droughts in 2004 and 2005, we didn't have to import any food from outside. And I think all those things come together in terms of the reforms in agriculture, the reforms in education, the reforms in infrastructure. But one thing that was missing was in terms of the legislative environment. We had all these hundreds and thousands of laws. In fact, the total, when it was all collated, was 1,300 licenses and laws that impact on business. And to start even to start a small business like a hotel, you need a health inspector, you need like 20 people to come and tell you, now you can start a food business. A number of these things were totally unnecessary. Some were for fundraising, some were for just barriers, because somebody thought you needed to be licensed by everyone. I mean, you buy your own vehicle, you need a license to drive it, and it's your vehicle. You know, who cares? It's fuel the vehicle and go ahead. You know, the only risk on the vehicle is on the road, is insurance. So why should you be told you need an annual ritual to go to the registrar of motor vehicle to get a road license? What for? So these are some of the things that we've had to scrap. And I know you're still having to do that in New Britain. But it tells you the kind of thing that we've been looking at. You buy your vehicle, it's your personal vehicle. Or you're supposed to insure it and enjoy your driving. You know, fuel it and it's up to you. You commit any offense, there's a law to sort out that. But through, you know, progressive review of licensing regime, we've addressed among those 1,300 laws. We've simplified over 700. We've, you know, gotten rid of over 200, and just last week, which is even long after this study, we've gotten rid of another 200 plus of those laws. Within Nairobi, the city bylaws, if you're a trader and you painted your vehicle, Muchemi and Company, because you know, people have to know your van. You would, if it's spotted in Nairobi, you're told you're advertising, so you pay a license. If it goes to Thika, the council in Thika would then ask you to also pay another license. Now, so people didn't, you know, you weren't quite sure where you do business. And these are the kind of nuisance things that we have removed, and we figured out it's best we lose the revenue to the councils and we pay them from the exchequer. And but stop harassing the business people, because you don't even know that when you go to Thika, you are supposed to have paid, and your vehicle is detained on a Friday. You lose business on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday you're taken to court on something that, you know, it's really the nuisance value of it. Basically, I think the message is that in Kenya we are prepared.